I'm feeling good.
Y'all, they want to get our money and take our money for us to build up Africa. We told y'all, and y'all did not believe it. Now, I did not see this piece of news, so shout out to America Blueprint and also my mutual Siren News, because they don't put me onto this little information. Also, shout out to Foundational American, because I seen you up in them comments too. But we have been speculating, and I think everything just kind of popped off with the Essence Fest, where people started digging and shit. But I had been doing a whole bunch of videos telling y'all the reason why they doing all of this switcheroo and switcheroony. Wait a minute. Let me just show y'all, because y'all know I can run, but I don't even let y'all know what I'm running for. So let me let you know. Now, this is on an African news site, okay, that tells us everything that's going on in Africa, okay? It's called the Africa Report or something like that. Answering the call, Diaspora Initiative looks to tap into 1.7 trillion African American purse. South Africa is the largest market for the first in a series of African Diaspora and Friends of Africa investment summits. African American buying power could reach 1.7 trillion by 2030, projects the McKinsey Institute for Black Economic Mobility. But only a tiny fraction of it is currently ending up in Africa, right? Which is the portion of which the people from African countries that are in America send to Africa. That is the tiny fraction that ends up in African countries. With the African Union, AU, and the Joe Biden administration both promoting the diaspora as a key potential source of funding for the continent. Joe Biden, Democrats, I keep telling y'all about them. We already know the Republicans on bullshit, but I keep telling y'all the Dems is tearing us up. Anywho, a coalition of black business leaders is coming together to help turn things around. Now, what black business leaders is that? On October 17th, they announced the first in what they envision as a series of African Diaspora and Friends of Africa investment summits over the coming years. New opportunities. A few dozen investors and U.S. government officials attended the launch at the South African Embassy in Washington, D.C. Now, what the hell was U.S. government officials doing there? And why is they over there talking to these people about our money? The half-day event was a precursor to a 3-day summit focused on the 16-member Southern African Development Community, scheduled to take place from March 6th to March 8th in Washington. This is the opportunity, pay attention, this is the opportunity for us to take diaspora wealth and redirect it to include the continent. They want to take our money to build a continent that we don't even fucking live on. And we live here, and we need to build our shit here. Okay. The summits offer a twist on the ever-growing number of diaspora initiatives by seeking to engage the broader African American community in addition to more recent immigrants from the continent. What? Every nation has an action plan for Africa except for the diaspora. You told the audience, let that sink in for a moment, and we ask each of you that are here today to work with us to create that action plan. They started this discussion in 2023. Here we are in 2025, peeping shit. You have almost 2 decades of experience working with Africans as the president and co-founder of Cyber Alliance, a US-based technology company. He launched the summit in collaboration with his co-founder, Kendra Felder and Oliver Kamanzi. I don't know. We'll see how to pronounce that. The U.S. diaspora, you said, is the most natural partner for Africa. When did we volunteer for this mission? And then here's who was also in it. North Carolina Congresswoman Valerie Fauci. I don't know how to pronounce that, but her name is right there. Okay? So we need to see all the U.S. officials that was over there discussing this shit. Somebody hunt that down. Now, why is this important? Because we decades telling us that we are not African. They spent decades telling us that we are not African. We don't have no connection to Africa. We don't have African culture, none of that. And then they started doing a whole complete 180, turned around and started being like, oh no, y'all African, and got mad because we was not wanting to be called African American. We want to be called Black American. Baby, I'm feeling like Mike Jones, baby. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. I keep telling y'all the reason why they all on Black Americans' neck is because of money. They realized we had some money. They did not give a fuck about us. They didn't care nothing about us. We always ask, what the fuck has Africa done for us? Not shit. But they sitting here having meetings and summits to plan what we are supposed to do for them. The people, I keep telling y'all, they consistently view us as chattel slavery. Okay? It's not just Europeans, it's them too. Because they came up off slavery in the first place. And they feel like we are the kids that got sent to America, and that our purpose is to send money back to them the same way they do their peoples that are already here. They feel like we owe them something because they fucked their goddamn selves up. See that? See that? And this is why they're mad about us delineating and us separating and us excommunicating, because they are mad because they had this plan to tap into our resources and tap into our money. They used to shout, go build up your communities, go focus on your communities, go do what you need to do for your communities, Black Americans. That's what y'all need to do. Now they sitting up here shouting, y'all need to build up Africa, y'all need to take care of Africa, y'all need to do for us. Everybody wants a piece of the goddamn pie, but treat us like dirt. Y'all better wake up to this shit and stop listening to them Pan-Africans. Them goddamn Pan-Africans, I call them scam Africans. Stop listening to them goddamn scam Africans who consistently try to find ways to tap into the Black American purse, but don't never ever actually end up doing shit for the Black.